Welcome to another edition of Rivals. I'm your host, Scott Mitchell. Rivals has arrived. Now it's time to go to the parody of the Pac-12. What I thought cannibalism was like not legal in our country, but it's like every team in the Pac-12, especially in the South, is destroying itself. They're eating up the competition. I thought there's no way in the world that Utah would ever lose to Arizona State this past weekend. No way. Not with how they've been playing. They clearly appeared to be the best team in the South and maybe the best team in the Pac-12. But lo and behold, they go to Arizona. November starts, and it's like this team has their number. I just do not get it. It's like, come on, people. This cannot be true. It cannot be true. And it's really kind of a sad commentary because the rest of the country is losing all kinds of respect for the Pac-12. I honestly don't know what it is. I mean, there's good football. There's good football players in the conference, but it just doesn't seem like there's one or two teams that set themselves apart from the rest in the conference. And I don't know what else it is because this is so perplexing to me. It just seems that certain teams have your number. Utah is 2-6 since joining the Pac-12 against Arizona State. Arizona State, no matter where they are, what's going on, just has Utah's number. And it can be in Salt Lake, it can be in Tempe, it doesn't matter. I'll give you this credit. I was at this game this last weekend and I just was scratching my head. Utah's defense has played so great all season long. One of the top defenses in the country. The top defense in the Pac-12, especially against the run. Arizona State rushes for 250 yards. It was like Utah wasn't even there, like their second team was in the game. It was just mind-boggling. Now, the only thing that's different, and maybe this has something to do with it, I don't know. Most of Utah's Pac-12 games, well, all of them, have been at night. That's right, all of the games have been at night. This game started at 1 o'clock. It's a different time set for Utah than what they're used to. Here's another thing. It was also really warm. It was like 80 degrees. Now, I know 80 degrees doesn't seem like it's really warm, but when you get used to it being like 50, and then all of a sudden you go to that warm weather and it's a day game, it can drain your energy a little bit. And the other thing that was happening is all of these other Pac-12 schools are beating each other, and it's like, how? I mean, Washington lost to Cal. Oregon State won. Oregon State hasn't won all year. Arizona, which started the season off 0-5 and looked absolutely terrible, has now won its last 5 games. Utah has always played good when they've had a chip on their shoulder and their backs against the wall. Well, this week they had a 1 o'clock game, a little bit warm temperature, and there wasn't this sense of urgency for Utah. Utah's the only team in the Pac-12 since its expansion that hasn't played for a championship from the South. The only team. Every other school, including Colorado, which joined the conference with Utah, has been there. Utah is in a precarious situation right now because Arizona State, if they win out their last 3 games, they're the South Division champions and will represent the South in the league championship game. And Utah will be out. Now, the saddest part of all of this is the quarterback, Tyler Huntley, got hurt. And it was like the season ended. I don't know what's going on, but Utah has just fallen apart in November every year. I seriously don't know what's going on. But their first game in November was against Arizona on the road, and they lost. Maybe it's something in how they prepare. Maybe it's not. I don't know, but it is anemic. It is crazy. And you want to know the craziest part about all of this? Literally every single team in the Pac-12 can end the season 5-4 and would make every team tied for an opportunity to go to the league championship and potentially to be bowl eligible. Is that insane or what? Some people call it parody. I know other people call it mediocrity. All I know is it's pretty just average football, and it's not doing the Pac-12 any favors or anything good on a national stage. All right, Rivals has arrived. Now it's time to go. Text Rivals to 65537. Go to those social sites, like us, dial us in on our phone, and one of these days, very soon, Mr. Jason Buck will be coming back, and our rivalry will continue. We'll catch you soon.